right, guys, chest day is complete. Not chest day, it was push day. I'm so used to doing the bro split that I still get caught up on talking about chest days and arm days and yada, yada, yada. It was push day, but chest was the main focus. So the workout was pretty good. So I did 3 plates on the supine press, which is something I've been trying to do for a while. You know, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it, but I felt good enough doing 8 reps. And then I tried again, only got about 6, so I had to drop the weight after that, and then I did a drop set on the last one. So the workout felt pretty solid, and I feel like I'm making progress in strength. So that's always a plus. So I did 3 sets of supine press. I did 3 sets on the machine press. And that was it for chest. And then for shoulders, I did cable lateral raise 3 sets and dumbbell lateral raise 3 sets. And then the final muscle I worked out was triceps. I ended up doing single arm press downs to warm up. Did some heavy bar press downs, 2 sets. I did 1 set of rope press downs, and then I did a couple sets of overhead extensions. So it got a little more complicated than my general push day workout, but as I was just going by feel. So I actually only did 1 set of the dumbbell lateral raises. I remember now because my shoulders were feeling extra fatigued, so I had to back off just a little bit. So going by feel there. So having that awareness to know when to back off, like absolutely go to the gym with the intent to push yourself as hard as possible. However, if your body's telling you it's too much, and you know, it's up to you to learn when that is. Unfortunately, sometimes we have to get injured to learn that lesson, and I wish it wasn't that way. But you just have to know when to back off, and I had to back off a little bit on shoulders. But overall, the pump was great. The workout was great, and yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of complaints about that one. So we'll check that off as a great workout in the books, and we'll be happy about it. So I usually have a bunch of questions to answer. I think I've become so reliant on that I'm not sure what to talk about. So the mind-muscle connection throughout the workout was pretty solid. It's something I always try to work on, no matter how heavy I'm going. So that was definitely a big part of it. Pushing heavy, like it felt really good to be able to do 3 plates on the supine press. I've been trying to get there, and we got there today. So that is awesome. Breakfast, it was a little rushed. I just had a couple Cliff Bars and a coffee. So I got some ground to make up as far as my protein, my nutrition for today. I'll probably just have some rice and lean ground beef. That's probably be my go-to meals. But just making sure I get that proper nutrition, because I know I pushed myself pretty hard today, as is the way most days. The only reason I wouldn't push myself hard is if my body told me to slow down a little bit, and I just chalk that off as an active rest day, just doing some light work and stuff. You know, tomorrow is going to be pull day. I've been really wanting to do some deadlifts, but my lower back, I don't need to put more strain on it than I already do, because working retail, bending, twisting, turning, lifting, you know, I think it'll take its toll if I try to do too much lower back stuff. Like on leg days, I don't do RDLs as much because of my lower back. I think I'm okay doing heavy squats though, as long as I don't do RDLs in the same workout. But yeah, guys, I'm feeling pretty good. We're gonna keep on pushing. Keep dialing this nutrition in. I'm in a weird spot to where I know I'm adding muscle, but I'm also still kind of maintaining. And I really wanted to do a hard cut, but I also don't want my energy levels to drop a whole lot, because I know when I'm doing a hard cut, it makes work more difficult too. So I got to figure out that balance, but we will absolutely figure that out. So that's about all I got for you guys today. Don't let that dreamer die. Keep the grind alive. Never give up on yourself. I'll see you guys tomorrow.